Josh is also a third thing, as the addition to a host of 2 podcasts. He's also our current senior business advisor. And yes. I wanted to talk about a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity that has arisen for us, which was meant to be the first 10 minutes of pissing about.
I think I got added to about 50 Twitter group chats about this. Is this about the crypto sale?
This is about Elon Musk #1 token held by him. No, this is about Garfield Eats Incorporated. The Garfield Eats Incorporated account on X the Everything app, Blaze Your Glory, is up for auction. And it's a bargain at a buy it now price of $4,000. I mean, how many uncle shirts would we have to sell? What's the uncle to Garfield ratio here?
Yeah. How many uncles?
Is Garfield an uncle, spiritually speaking?
No, I don't think Garfield is at all avuncular. I think he has, like, if anything, nephew energy because of the mischief.
What about John?
Oh, John is uncle pilled, yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
John is uncle coded.
I think the most uncle style Garfield character in the extended Garfield universe is, of course, John's friend Lyman, who is John but with a mustache. I should buy Garfield Eats. I can make.
You've got the deep lore. You could actually make them serve lasagna, which is the one thing that might make that restaurant work.
Well, there's a little more. So Nathan Masry has basically decided that his ongoing battle with Paramount Studios is no longer one he can win.
Oh, the one where they realized they had a licensing agreement for Garfield Eats and then decided that was a stupid idea?
Correct, yes. Yes, that one, that Paramount.
His battle with Paramount Studios is no longer one he can win. Like they're like, look, we can continue giving you chemotherapy for your deal with Paramount Studios, but at the end of the day, it is probably terminal now, and you might get more quality of life if you just wind up your business.
It's like such a particular business situation as well to be like, my partner's made a terrible decision by allowing me into this like business relationship several years ago, and I'm hoping to keep them in it. That's like Guardian relationship column level kind of interaction.
Well, the auction ends on June 29th. So far, no bids.
Okay.
And I just wanted to be very clear about something. You were saying that although this is Garfield Eats, and this is the Garfield restaurant where they don't serve lasagna, they currently do not legally have the rights to use the Garfield IP and license for this restaurant. Is that correct?
Thank you. So thank you for the implied question, Josh. This is for the X the Everything out Blaze Your Glory account.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah. This is not for...
That does not have anything to do with Garfield Paws Inc., any of that relationship whatsoever.
You're not going to get a piece of the incredibly lucrative Garfield Eats pizza restaurant for $1,000 US. Let me just disabuse you of that notion right now, because if there's one thing Garfield loves, it's pizza, and no one's giving up on that idea just yet.
Famously.
Not at that price.
You're not just getting the Garfield Eats Incorporated Twitter account for $1,000.
You're getting the Twitter account for a business you won't own.
Well, because the thing is, the account wasn't just a brand; it was a movement. It challenged studios.
For a second there, I thought you were being serious, and then you really got me.
Yeah, it challenged studios, it entergaged fans, and it exposed the ugly side of licensing.
Oh yeah, he invented the term entergagement.
Entertainment and engagement.
Yeah.
Entergaging. It was bold, messy, misunderstood, but undeniably real. Talking like a pop star.
It sure happened.
You know what's funny is that's the same line Alex Garland takes on the Iraq War.
You can buy the Twitter account for Alex Garland's warfare for $1,000.
I would go to Saddam Eats any day of the week.
Yeah, no question.
Big animatronic Saddam Hussein, like you can climb into the hiding spot, all that, sort of Chuck E. Cheese.
I adore the branding thing where they try to create a portmanteau, where they like mash up two terms like that. When we talked about Skippy Toilet, Michael Bay's holding company that franchises that shit, they are working with what they call their Digi-Fizzy strategy, which is both digital and physical.
Damn.
It's Digi-Fizzy.
Oh yeah, Michael Bay's making the movie of the meme, isn't he? Yeah, he bought the rights to the meme. Who do you buy the rights from?
He bought the rights to it. He bought the rights a long time ago. That's the thing.
Got in on the ground floor.
Yeah. He wasn't on the ground floor. And if you look...
Great stuff. Love that.
This is not an episode... This is not an episode about Skippy Toilet, but I will say it blew my fucking mind.
16 minutes ago.
I'm a big defender of Skippy Toilet. I do think it's like one
Another
of the
sentence I did not see coming 16 minutes ago.
I also dismissed it, but I do actually think that it is like brilliant and avant-garde, and like I think Michael Bay is the only person who could do any version of it justice.
I wouldn't.
And I'm being 100% serious about it, right? Like I think it's fucking great. Like
just to close the loop on that thought, Michael Bay took an early option in the development of the Skippy Toilet IP, and actually has been consulting on the mainline YouTube show for about a year and a half now.
That's amazing. That's incredible.
So the thing is, I trust only Michael Bay, the man who made Pain, because everyone thinks of Michael Bay as the guy who made like Transformers or Netflix algorithm stuff that never got watched by anybody. You got to remember he did Pain and Gain. He's capable of making a serious movie.
Yeah.
But you get more than the account. I want to get through this.
Yes.
The new owner will get a one-on-one video call with hashtag Nathan Masry in a private dinner, all paid.
Hashtag Nathan Masry.
Yeah.
But like in a private dinner, but he's eating the dinner. You're paying $1,000 to call in and watch him eat dinner in front of you like a mukbang.
Yeah, he's going to eat a Garfield-shaped pizza in front of you.
No, you can't legally have that anymore. It's forbidden.
Oh, you're not allowed.
Well, VIP, yeah, because Paramount was like, this
Not
is
even in private.
Kind of legally deniable cat-shaped pizza.
Yeah. I don't think Garfield's likeness is so clear through the medium of pizza that they could action that. Like you can just be like, that's vaguely cat-shaped.
I think you seriously underestimate what a pizza artisan is capable of.
Add it to the list of sentences I didn't see coming.
So you will get a VIP invitation to the Nathan Masry Garfield Eats documentary premiere and the EG's real estate licensing platform launch event, as well as new Nathan Masry merch that you can wear. So don't buy that.
Finally.
Don't get the Nathan Masry merch. Get the Uncle shirt.
You can be a kind of Nathan Masry orbiter. Essentially, you can be in his entourage for this.
Yeah. What is the Nathan Masry merch? Do we know?
We don't know. It's him, but drawn in Garfield style. He loves Garfield.
Yeah.
He loves it so much.
Yuri
The problem
Garfield.
is,
This must be very painful for him to say goodbye to his Garfield association.
well, the problem is he has a new interest. So Josh and I talked about this yesterday. He does unfortunately have a new interest, which is who could have predicted that he's gone from esteemed restaurateur to People's Party of Canada candidate, the Reform Party of Canada,
Right.
to the honestly, he did his social media crash out the same day as Elon Musk. It was like when Mitch Hedberg died on 9/11.
Why did he join that group?
Those were some incredible posts too. I took a look at some of those posts, and it was brutal. Brutal stuff.
Yeah, so he's now he swore revenge on Paramount and then was like, hey rioters, why don't you attack Paramount? I hate you so much. I hope I send you all to jail. And then he sort of started attacking Hassan Piker, and he's like, Hassan, I challenge you to a debate on equal footing.
Hell yeah.
Are you a peasant, Hassan? But he's Canadian.
Yeah.
Anyway, Josh, you wanted to do a dramatic reading of one of those tweets before we carry on to the news.
Yes, absolutely. Thanks, troll, for the unsolicited business advice from someone whose entire career revolves around dunking on others for clicks. I built hashtag Garfield Eats from scratch, got global press in 36 countries, turned a cartoon into a cult brand, and dared to mix hashtag tech, hashtag IP, and hashtag food before it was cool.
Hashtag food.
Meanwhile, you've made a name for yourself recycling snark, obsessing over cults, and dragging entrepreneurs trying to build something real. Must be exhausting scrolling hashtag X all day, hoping someone more successful gives you a reason to tweet. At least I create. You just comment and suck a mic. I ran against the liberals while you bark from far. At least we got one thing in common. Jeez. Politics? At least I had the guts to run. I'm young darling who loves Canada. When your country is a mess, it's your duty to fight. You sit on the sidelines with a snarky thread. That's not journalism. That's noise. At the cult, at Guardian.
That's poetry.
Where's the Twitter show more button in this?
Yeah.
So early.
And how few
early.
times has it been clicked? Just having a nice time on X.com, the everything app, blazing my glory on hashtag food, and I stumble across this.
I thought there wasn't going to be anything funnier than hashtag food, but then we got to hashtag X. Who's on the hashtag for X itself? Like, are there people there who like to talk about the letter?
Yeah.
And then there are other people there who want to talk about the website that they're on, and they're sort of fighting it out. Surely the whole website is hashtag X. Like, what are you...
There's one more thing I want to get to quickly. This has just crossed my desk right now. And this is actual news. This isn't, 20 minutes of pissing about that was supposed to be done in 6.
Please, Trump dad. Please, Trump dad.
Yeah. No.
God.
William Duplessis and John Volz, the crypto kidnappers in Manhattan, have pleaded not guilty to kidnapping the man that they held in that house to steal his Bitcoin.
I went round there. They've not got his uncle.
Your Honor, maybe he was just hanging out.
So Duplessis' lawyers said Wednesday that they have but haven't shared videos that show the accuser participating in an orgy, smoking crack, and smiling the whole time.
Wow.
Okay, sure. I mean, I feel like maybe you just get kidnapped, you get put in that situation, and you're like, I'm going to make the best of this.